CTV presents your Davison Cardinals football team.
They're doing a whole intro.
They're doing the intro?
Yeah, they're doing intros.
Oh wait, hold on, they're doing the intro.
Like they're playing music and doing intros and stuff.
This time, all head coaches, please proceed to the midfield for the coin toss. Ladies and gentlemen, the coin being used today is a commemorative military coin from Afghanistan, given to us by a soldier who carried the coin while serving in Kandahar, Afghanistan, during Operation Enduring Freedom.
Okay, speak up.
Tonight's game is Mission 22, and they want to thank you for your support. The goal of Mission 22.
Hello, Davison community. I'm Caitlin Abdullah with Quinn Trombley here at the 810 Football Flint All-Star Game 2017, where we're honoring Mission 22 and all their veterans, trying to prevent veteran suicide and helping with PTSD from veterans. Tonight we will see Team Rise and Team Grind, where all players have come from around the state, mostly in the neighboring conferences, to play on these teams. We have Flint Southwestern, Grand Blanc, New Lothrop, Carmen Ainsworth, Davison, Swartz Creek, Clio, just a lot of schools around from us. The coaches from those high school teams have nominated senior players to play in this game tonight. So Quinn, I know you did a lot of research. How are you feeling about this game, and which way are you swaying tonight?
You know, coming from Davison, I've seen a lot of Davison games being played, so looking through all conference and all conference teams, Holly players are abundant here tonight, so they've been showing up this past season, along with Davison, because we have Corinne Thornton out there, we have Graham Hungerford, who are both going away to college to play some football. So it's hard to say. You'd like to see both teams win, but since Joe Delaney has he came out of retirement after 25 years of coaching, he came back to coach one last game. So you hope to see Team Rise get the final win for him especially, but it could go either way tonight. It's all up to these players and their dedication, but we all know that they're dedicated to play this game tonight, especially for the cause. Mission 22 is a great organization. Last year, they were fundraising for Brandon Carr Foundation, and they raised a lot of money. So you hope to see tonight that they raise a lot of money for Mission 22. And if you'd like to donate to that fundraiser, you can go to www.crowdrise.com/2017 Flint Area All-Star Game. That's once again www.crowdrise.com/2017 Flint Area All-Star Game. And you can donate money to Mission 22 to help those veterans, to help prevent veteran suicide and PTSD.
So right now they're introducing Team Rise, or Team Grind, excuse me.
These boys are definitely pumped to come back in.
Oh yeah.
Some of these seniors aren't going off to play at college, so they thought at the end of the season that was their last time to put on the helmet and strap up the pads. So it's good that they're pumped to play one last game if it's their last game.
Yep, so here's Team Rise. Their intro here, Coach Delaney. Both of them swinging. Both teams. Team Grind turning away from their intro there.
All fun and games, but you know it's serious once it starts. So
Colin McMillan having an axe in his hand right there. Getting the chills again. It's crazy to be back here and football in June. It's like Christmas in June, if you ask me. It's definitely going to be an exciting game. There are MHSAA rules, but they have made tweaks to those to play for this game, such as the ball being dead when the kick goes over the the kick goes over the receiver's head. It will be dead where it lands. And if they catch it in the end zone, they will move up to the 20-yard line.
And you see both teams out there giving high fives and hugs, hopefully, before they go at it head to head.
They all just did a huddle, so.
Definitely going to be a hot one, Kate, but
Oh, yeah.
there's luckily a lot of wind out here tonight, so hopefully that doesn't affect the movement of the ball at all, but it's definitely going to cool those players down a little bit more than usual.
Already got a limper. He's already limping. That's number 10, Jeremy Kazum. So looks like things are just getting organized down there on the sidelines. Probably should have done that a little bit quicker. Sure nobody else wants to be out here as late as it could be. I remember one game from the season. The game was started at 7 and the first quarter was finished, or the first half was finished in at 8:30. One game of the regular season there for Davison, so
That's ridiculous.
hopefully it doesn't go well. It was a lot of back and forth in between, but it looks like Team Grind is going to be receiving. Number 14, Grant Hungerford from Rise, kicking it off there. Going to Davenport to play football. Pretty close there. So ball's gonna go. He caught it. Oh, that was an attempt. Bryce Andres.
A little bit of low of a kick right
Yep.
there, so it's difficult to grab.
Low kick. He almost caught it, but it looked like it slid through his arms as he hit the ground. So the ball. Let's see. The ball's going to go at the 35-yard line. First and 10.
Looks like it's going to be Eric Birchmeyer.
Gonna sneak it there, try and keep it and run 2. Gets about a good 2 yards there. It's gonna be second down and 8. The ball's gonna be on the 38. Maybe they, guess he didn't get anywhere. So it's gonna be second down, 2nd and 10 on the 35. Signal there to number 5. Gonna give it off. Tries to get it to number 5, Staple. So it's gonna be an incomplete pass there. So they're gonna go back to the 35. It's 3rd and 10 now. Quick little huddle there. So they actually got pushed back a couple yards, so it's 3rd and 12. Gonna keep it there. Yep, it's gonna be a false start. Oh, it's gonna be actually encroachment, so they're gonna move. So it's 3rd and 7.
Looks like there's going to be a substitution for Grind. Oh, Birchmeyer's coming back in.
So he's got trips to the right. Signal off there, so he's not trips to the left this time. He's going to keep it, run right up the middle. gains about 6 yards.
Looks like it's going to be about a 4th and 3 yards, so you don't know if they're going to go for it here or. Looks like they might kick it off, try to go for it.
Yep, they're definitely going to go for it there. Birchmeyer stayed out, so.
Blake Bogan comes in
Looks like
for
they're gonna-
grind.
He's got tripped. He's heavy left, or heavy right, excuse me. He's going to keep it. He's got the first down and some. All right, so he's going to be on the 48-yard line.
Well executed by both
49.
offense right there.
First and 10 on the 49. That was a nice little run.
22 is confusing me, Kate.
I know, the
It's-
22 on the arms. Is that what you mean? Or-
No, the 22
oh,
right at
22
the
on field?
50.
Okay. Yeah, because there's 22 on the arms, so I'm looking at their arms. I'm like, what number are they? It's hard to read. Because, yeah, 'cause they don't turn their chest or their back enough, so that's right on their arms. You're like, what the heck? He's 22, but so is he. So Birchmeyer's got one behind. He's heavy left. Trips to the right. Gonna hand it off. Couldn't quite see the number there. He's down. Looks like 23. It's John Demura. Brought down by Hodges from from Rise, excuse me.
Can't seem to get enough yards here. They did that. They got those 3 yards, but they don't seem to pick up as much.
Yep, so it's just heavy
Little scampers.
back. Yep, little scampers. There's gonna be a pass over to number 5, Staple.
Just slipped right through his
Yeah.
hands. He tried to.
Had a quick block there. Quick thinking.
Bounced
Looks
right
like
off.
It might have been Colin McMillan. 13. Connor, what was his name? What? Oh, sorry, wrong. Hunter Kendrick. Looking at the wrong roster there.
It's hard when you don't know these other schools'
Yeah.
players, especially when they're not their normal numbers too.
Yeah. It's gonna be 3rd down. 9 to go on the 48. Birchmeyer kept it there. Makes it to about the 45, but got pushed back. It's gonna be right back where he started. Maybe a couple yards extra.
It's looking like
Maybe
it's gonna
1 yard extra. Oh, he's
Looks like the ref is signaling at the 45-yard
put him in
line.
the
So
49, 45, excuse me. All right, so it's 3rd and 6, 4th and 6.
4th and 5. Oh, 4th and 6. Excuse me.
Birchmeyer setting up heavy right this time. And one behind. Looks like he's gonna keep it. Run right up the middle. Did he make it? It's gonna be about a yard shy. It's gonna be a turnover on downs there, so Rise gonna come in and sweep up the ball there. A nice little run while they had it. Definitely, those little scampers are gonna help them out through the night. We've seen that throughout all of our football seasons. We've seen that those little scampers just help so much.
On that first drive for grind though, it didn't seem like it was helping a whole lot because the defense from Rise was just too locked in.
Right, so he's gonna hand it off. I can't see the number again. So hard to tell.
It really is.
25, I believe. Yep, 25. It's Anthony Brown. Can't see. Kevin Corlasso. Looks like he handed it off again to Anthony Brown.
If you notice on that play, Kate, they just all swarmed him.
It was actually Adam Fry.
They all swarmed him. There was like, he had nowhere to go after he caught it. He got like a couple steps in and then
Yep.
nowhere else he could go.
It's definitely a big reading game. You got to make sure you can read the play in the situation that's going on. Gonna give it off to Colin McMillan. Colin McMillan made a huge block there. He's got the first down. It's gonna be on the 27, it looks like.
Anyone who doesn't know Colin McMillan, he's a weightlifter. He's a
Oh yeah, 650-pound deadlift.
he lifts so much weight
Yeah.
that pushing one of these guys is probably like
Yeah.
lifting a toothpick. Nothing, breaking a toothpick, easy.
Gonna be a pass on over to Anthony Brown. Nice little tackle from behind there by number 3, Nick Mayberry Jr. That was on over to Blake Bogan.
Blake Bogan is actually going to EMU to play college football. It's great to see these high school players making their athletic career, continuing their athletic career at college.
So he's gonna give it off to Colin McMillan again. He's gonna get tripped up there by number 55. That's Andrew Forrester. Colin McMillan's coming out, and number 7, Corey Edwards, or no, excuse me, Devin Robinson is gonna replace him. Corlasso with the snap, looking for the pass. He's gonna fake it, take a quick little run. He's got the sideline almost. Gonna get oh! All 3 flags thrown there. Oh boy.
If
66, Brandon Bazinski. Oh boy. He got up though, but you
That's
can't rough
good.
the quarterback like that. The whole team's over there on him.
Brandon Bazinski was actually named
gonna be
defense
10
second
yards.
team in the Flint Metro League, but you can't do that here, especially their final game. You don't want to see anyone get hurt.
Yeah, that's one of Zim's big things. Make it clean. Keep it clean. Corlasso got up quick though, so that's a good sign. Definitely a hard hit there. We'll get a replay of that soon. Setting up heavy left there, takes a snap. He's gonna run around the right side. He's gonna try and take the sideline again, just gonna run out of bounds there. Kind of looked like the Forrest Gump thing. Just kept running after he ran out. Second down, 6 to go on the 18. So he's gonna set up heavy left this time. He's got 3 trips over on the left side, 2 on the right. Gonna fake the throw over, gonna give it to Anthony Brown. Nice big block going there. That was actually Blake Bogan, excuse me. Taken down Brendan Rawlings. Colin McMillan coming back in.
Brendan Rawlings, throughout the season, he had a really great season, actually ending up for defense and offense on his all-conference team. So that's great to see, making both defense and offense. That's something you don't see very often.
Corriazzo dropping the ball. He's going to recover it, though. Got it about the, let's see, 13. It was on the, yeah, it was definitely. Okay, we'll just stop. Alrighty. Second and 14. Taken down 14 on the 14th-yard line. Gonna fire it on over to Bogan. Catches it about the 9-yard line.
That was a great. Go ahead.
It's a third down, 9 to go, or third down on 9 on the 9.
We're a little rusty. We're trying
Yeah.
to shake it off here.
Well, I just had to get that out because it's third down, 9 to go on the 9-yard line. Coriazo taking the snap there. Passing on over to Bogan, and he catches it into the end zone. He goes. We're going to see that is good. 2 jumps there. Jumps it to catch it, and then jumps it to jumps to catch it, jumps into the end zone.
If you just saw right there, Kevin Coriacio
Cartwheel.
just does a cartwheel after that. A little excited. Who wouldn't be? This could be your last game of the season. Last game ever.
I'd like to see that again. I know, that's why you just have to be quiet when I told you that. There's a flag on the play there.
Flag was thrown early, very early.
Yeah.
Hit one of the players.
I'm not sure what that was. Rules are different here, so kind of getting used to those. It's going to be a false start. We're going to go back.
I don't think those 5 yards are really going to affect Graham Hungerford
Oh, no.
here.
Graham Hungerford, during a practice one day, kicked a field goal from the 45 and made it.
That's important. It's important.
Taking it again. And it's good.
Looked
It's weird how they,
uncontested.
yeah.
It looked uncontested from
So it
behind.
must have been rushing yard, but. So score is going to be Rise 7, Grind 0.
3:50 left in the first.
I went by quick.
Sure did.
Must just be because it's a quarter, so we got 2 of those, you know.
Graham Hungerford's going to go back to the 40-yard line to kick it off.
Definitely got some good pump-up jams here.
I think they got a DJ, so, I mean, something different compared to
Yeah,
our normal Davison games.
yeah, Eminem and Taylor Swift.
Yikes.
Nothing against that, though.
Our DTV Randall W. Scott loves his Taylor Swift, so y'all know those jams. Good kick.
He's going to be caught. So it looks okay.
Caught by
Not really
Bryce
sure.
Andres.
Not really sure why they moved him up again, but because the rule says if it goes over their head or if they catch it in the end zone, but I don't believe he caught it in the end zone. Screenshotted it there. Pull those rules up right quick. Yeah, so it says. Oh, okay. If the punt is caught clean, then the ball would be advanced 10 yards from the spot of the catch. So that's what that was. They're not going to be able to run it.
I wonder why they moved it up their first drive then. If you think about that, he dropped it.
The ball is dropped and the offense will take over at the ball spot of attempted catch. So there must have been, somebody must have tried and catch it further ahead of him.
These rules are different.
Yep.
A lot different from normal MHSAA.
Mhm.
Looks like it's going to be, we're going to start at the 35, around there. And Grind's territory. If you're just tuning into this game, Adidas and Top Cat Sales are sponsoring the game, but this game is mostly being played for Mission 22, which is an organization to help stop veteran suicide while also helping them with their PTSD and traumatic brain injuries. So there's also a fundraiser going on where you can go and donate, which is www.crowdrise.com/2017 Flint Area All-Star Game. They're trying to raise $12,000 for this.
Alrighty. Take the snap there. He's going to give it up to 6. Gates. Going to go out of bounds at about the 40.
Picks up about 5.
Yep.
Good little run there.
Personal foul. Horsecock against the Rise. That's going to come up.
Didn't change it. Alrighty. So I'm not really sure
What's going on here.
that's not in there. Well, ball's on the 46. First down. So 1st and 10 on the 46.
It's really hard to see. Like you said, these numbers from the side.
Yeah. Pass on over to 22. That's Brandon Bruder. Take back to the line. 2nd and 7 on the 43. Have the. I don't know if they're supposed to have the clock running, but they do. So Stapleton gonna get brought down by 36. That's Corinne Thornton.
Corinne Thornton through the entire regular season was just an animal on
Him and Colin McMillan, you'd never see him coming, and they'd take him down.
Well, they're both huge. They're both large,
Yeah.
so.
But you don't see them. You just don't see them. You don't expect them to get around into these places.
They're very nimble and light on their
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah, very.
They're just able to read the ball and read the play so effectively. Number 1, Owen Walter.
Walter gonna take the quick little scamper, make it to about 46, 45, 4 and 2, 4th down, 2 to go on the 37. I'm not really sure about that. Yeah, it is. It's 4th and 2 on the 37. Stapleton gonna take the snap and run with it. Ball's down. Fumbled there. Recovery by number 20, that's Bryce Andres.
So they're going to get a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 on the 35. It's a good thing they caught that because it barely came out of his hand there. Just kind of rolled on out.
I don't think we're going to see a lot of punts this game. Just want to see all their players play, especially their kickers are getting into the time. So
Stapleton takes the snap. He's going to throw it this time. Almost an interception. kind of face plants there. It's 13, Hunter Kendrick, who's going to go for it there.
This looks like Stapleton just got a little caught up. He looks
Yep.
like someone grabbed his arm and
Got a
wasn't
little
able
tripped up
to
there.
get a clean release.
So we had 2 substitutes coming in for Grind. Call that play real quick. Stapleton's got DeMuro next to him. Gives it the pitch to
Bryce Andres.
Kyle Domowski pushing him out there. Give it to Andres.
Kyle Domowski was also one of those. Domowski was also one of those players you never see coming either throughout the season.
He definitely could sneak around the field because he's a smaller guy. He's shorter, but he's so fast. Stapleton's going to take the snap, give it off to 6. It's Gates. Get pushed back a little there. It's 4th down with 13 to go on the 38-yard line. So let's see. With 30 seconds left in the first quarter. I don't think the clock's supposed to be running, but it is.
And now it's
Gonna be
stopped,
a
so
timeout. It's going to be a Rise's timeout. So we were talking about Kyle Domowski. Hold on. Deke, I saw him. Yep. So he's a wide receiver for Davison in high school. He's unfortunately not playing anywhere in college, but he definitely could have. He was definitely one of those players, like we said, that can sneak around the field and not be seen. And then I remember one of the games. It was here. We were down at the end zone on the left side, so our end zone, and he had nobody covering him, and he was just at the end. It was about a 30-yard pass, so I believe they're on the 30-yard line, and they threw it to him. He had nobody on him. He just snuck right on through and got down there.
he's just one of those players that are like Corinne Thornton, but he's big and nimble. He's just small, like you said. He's
Small and fast.
yeah, he can sneak.
Right, so it looks like they're going to go for it here. Snap almost fell. He chucks it. Oh, man, that could have got him out of trouble.
It was right in his hands, and he just somehow couldn't come down with it. He just threw it right on the ground, unfortunately.
It was Liam King. But Corey Osso's going to come out and take the field now for Rise. It's going to be 1st and 10 on the 38 for Rise. 7 seconds left in the first quarter here.
Like they're gonna take it up on the 38-yard line.
He's going to give it off to number 20. It's Mason.
Definitely Rise out here is showing a lot more power right now. Opposed to Grind, they're showing a lot more.
Aggressiveness.
They're definitely able to grab those yards to push the ball upfield.
Yeah.
I haven't seen them behind the tape for a while. They've had that one down at the goal line, but that was just a penalty. But they haven't been pushed back too much. So that shows that their offensive line is doing a great job of opening up pockets for them.
Yep. Making those gaps is key for an offense. You have to make those gaps to get through. Ready, so they're going to start coming back out and taking the field. Well, grind is anyway. Not really sure how much longer Rise is going to be.
If you're just tuning into the game, this game is being played for Mission 22, which is a foundation to help end veteran suicide. And if you'd like to donate, they're trying to raise $12,000. You can go to www.crowdrise.com/2017 Flint Area All-Star Game and donate.
All right, second and 6. Corialis is going to take the snap. He's going to go for a pass. That's a long pass to number 9. Oh, bounces out of his hands. Runs out of bounds at about the 25.
Tough defense from Bobo.
It's
Very unique last
Krupp.
name. Bobo.
It was Krupp for the intended pass there for Rise. That was Mason with the ball. He carried it to about the 40. So grabbed a couple yards there. Gonna kick it off. It's gonna go and hit the ground at about the about
27.
yeah.
Looks like both teams aren't
27.
contesting any kicks tonight. They're not going to contest them. They don't want to cause any injury out here, and who would? You got to show aggressiveness, but not too much to where you injure another player.
Mm-hmm.
It's like watching any professional all-star game.
Yep.
You see a lot of points put up on the board. So it's 7-0 right now with 11:09 left in the half.
That was So it was 21 on the ball carry there. That's Birchmeyer, quarterback.
Not seeing a lot of passes throughout this grind team. You see a lot of sneaks and runs, but definitely Rise is throwing the ball a lot more, causing them to get a couple more scampers here.
So he's going to set up with trips to the left and right. Setting up heavy left. Gonna take the snap there. Birchmeyer's going to keep it and go with it. Found a little pocket there, but only gains about
So he's going to be taken down by
2 yards.
number 55, Miller, and Team Rise.
So it's 3rd and 6 on the 31. setting up with trips, running over to the right side. So Birchmeyer runs over, tries to make the pass to 11, Amari Kittles. Doesn't quite make it. Number 6, Luke Krupp on the coverage.
This Grand offense can't seem to get in the swing of things right now. Clements is going to go back for the kick.
That was Bogan catching it there on the 31, yep. So they're going to take it up 10 yards. It's going to go to the 41. I guess they're going to put it on the 40.
Definitely a much slower paced game here tonight, Kate.
Yep.
Not much going on.
Got trips. Takes him to the right side. Gives it to Bogan. Catches it. Going to make a quick little scamper and down at about the 45. Alright, so second down, 5 yards to go. Carrasco's going to try and get it on over. It looked like he was
Nasty.
going for Smith.
Forrester just comes in and just swats it down. It almost looked like J.J. Watt out there just swatting. In his college days when he'd just go up and swat. Nasty stuff.
So he's got trips on both sides there. It's Krupp, or not Krupp, excuse me. 25, and he's not on our roster. Tried to make it out to number 10, Cosme. Incomplete there.
Just got a little bit over his head and he couldn't find it. You just wonder if the sun may be affecting these players out here.
He definitely looks bright on the field out there.
Shadows are beginning to cast out here, but I don't know if it's going to play much of a role because the sun is going down such at a later time now.
Fourth down, 5 to go on the 45. Gonna kick it off. It's gonna drop on the 30, but where it lands is where it goes from. So it's gonna be about the 46 or 26, excuse me. Take it out. They're gonna spot it out there, and they're gonna leave it on the 26 because it wasn't caught.
Seems like the wind has died down here a little bit, so it might be getting a little bit more hot out here for the boys because it was supposed to be predicted of 90.
So that was a nice scamper by Gates. Handoff there. Got about 4 yards. So second down and 6 on the 30.
Picks up about 4. Second and 6 for the ground.
So ball on the 30. Gonna take the snap there. Gonna chuck it on down. Going for number 20, Andres. Didn't quite make it, went over his head.
Ball's incomplete. 36.
So incomplete pass there. It's gonna add it down. So it's 3rd and 6 on the 30. Stapleton going to take the pass, or Staple, excuse me. He can't seem to make those passes, so that's probably why they were running them so much. He tried to go for Staple. Stapleton was trying to go for Staple.
Wonder if they're related. Probably not.
It's Stapleton and Staple, so probably not.
Good runs in the family, the Staple. But like you said, those passes are just not working out for Team Grind right now.
Looks like they're going to kick it here.
Just can't seem to find their way with it.
So, well, almost caught it. It was Walter dropped it, so it's going to be down on the 30.
Looks like Bogan couldn't come in with it.
Sorry, looking at the wrong roster again.
.754 left in the third, the half.
So it's an official timeout. Brian's still huddled up, but Grind's back on the field, ready to keep going.
Rise has definitely, throughout this game, been taking longer huddles, and it's clearly showing they're up 7-0 right now. You hope that doesn't last for long. You want to see a lot of points on this board tonight.
But if you have a very slow, back and forth kind of boring game, that means that the teams are individually skilled, or not individually skilled, equally skilled. So
Definitely. Maybe that's why Team Grind isn't making those long passes yet. They're putting a lot of pressure on Stapleton, so it could be affecting them right now in this game.
yeah.
Coriasso.
Coriasso going to take the snap, gives it to 20.
Ooh.
Nice little spin, gets him up a few more yards. That was Mason, Andre Mason.
Quick on his feet to get to that spin and break those couple tackles. Add a couple more yards to that play.
It's going to be 2nd down and 3 to go on the 30.
Oh,
Whoa.
not
Pulled
that time
back
though.
there. That was Daniel Osminski.
Not that time though. Like you said, these teams are definitely equally skilled at this point in this game. Doesn't seem like the ball is going too far from where it originally starts, so.
We saw Andre Mason a lot in the first playoff game against Davison. He had a lot of running yards. From Grand Blanc. Coriasso with the snap, gonna fake it and throw it on over to Smith. Gonna get pulled back a couple yards. He made it to about the 40, but it looks like he was pulled back.
That almost looked like, looking at that almost looked like Tariq Reed out there, the way he moved her out. Tariq Reed moved really agilely and just very, very skillfully, but looks like they might give him the first.
So it's 1st and 10 on the 40. Coriasso going to go for another pass. Gives it to number 9. He's got the sideline. Oh, got taken down by, that was Donald Scott taken down by Marcus Green. From Flint Powers. He almost had the sideline there. So it's 1st and 10 on the 30. With 6 minutes left in the half. Setting up heavy left.
Pass it
Throw
down.
long. Gonna be an interception, but it got knocked out. So it was intended for Blake Bogan. And 12. Bobo knocked it out of his hands there.
Bobo
Almost
came,
had the interception.
definitely almost had that interception. Looks like he fell down and he wasn't able to reel it in.
Well, Bogan got his hand in there and knocked it out.
Rise is definitely relying on that long pass game. Little scampers and long passes.
2nd and 10 on the 30 still. He's going to go for another pass. Gets it on over to Bogan. Going to run out of bounds there. Gets to the 25. So it's 3rd and 5.
Third down and 5 for the Rise. They need to get to the 20 for a first down.
Corey also taking the snap here. Going to hand it off to that's Mason.
Spin move. Nice
Another one. Mason was regularly in the regular season for Grand Blanc. He was 5, so it keeps tripping me up there.
Brought down by 77, Daniel Osminski.
Brought down by Daniel Osminski.
Timeout, Grind.
Gonna be a grind timeout here.
Play is a first down.
If you look towards the middle of our field, we don't have the regular 50s painted on the 50-yard line. We have 22, and that's for Mission 22, an organization that's trying to bring awareness to veterans, that's trying to end veteran suicide while bringing awareness to PTSD and traumatic brain injuries. This game is totally being played for them tonight, and it's being fundraised to raise $12,000. And if you'd like to donate, you can go to www.crowdrise.com/2017 Flint Area All-Star Game. Once again, that's www.crowdrise.com/2017 Flint Area All-Star Game. And you can be there to donate to those veterans who are going through a lot, who are serving our country. Crime definitely coming out of those huddles very fast.
Line back up on the 17. It's 1st and 10. Setting up heavy left. Corey also going to take the snap. He's going to go for another pass here. Gets to Mason. Mason got the touchdown there. Corey also doing another touchdown.
It's like Grand Blanc showing up in this All-Star game today. One touchdown from Bogan and one from Mason, both out of Grand Blanc.
So they don't have Graham kicking now. Graham Hungerford. They've got him holding the ball. Field goal is good. By
Looks
29.
like Henderson.
It was 29, but oh, maybe it was. Yep, you're right. Sorry, thought it said 29. Because there's not a 29 on the roster. Rosters for the Rise are kind of all over the place. Skips to 24, then back to 0.
Well,
up to
that
26.
0 isn't. I think they just skipped the number in there. Unless it is all of it, because I don't see a
Yeah.
0 for Rise.
I know, because it's down here.
Well, out on the field, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because there's a 25 on the field, but there's not one on the roster, so makes sense.
Hungerford back for the kick.
So he's there for the punt, just not for the field goal. For the kick, yep. It was Owen Walter, the catch.
5:46 left in the half.
And they will spot the ball at the 35-yard line. That's where the Grind's going to take over. 1st and 10 on their own 35. 5-yard line. Let's see if Team Grind gets something going. They haven't been able to get much going offensively.
All right, so the Grind's gonna start off 1st and 10 on the 35. Gonna hand it off to number 5, to Holly. Oh, didn't want to look away. It's Staple, Kyle Staple. So got to about the 49 or the 39, excuse me. So it's 2nd and 6.
You know, on,
Picked up 4 yards.
on that play, looking at it, definitely looks like he could have. He ran right into that huddle. He had a hole. Looks like he could have ran a little bit, got a couple more yards, but he decided to take the other route. Don't know if it would have benefited him or not, but it looks like he could have had a different, a bigger hole for him to run.
That was 22 there. Let's see. That's Brandon Bruder. He's kind of a big running back. He's a linebacker too, so that makes sense. But I was gonna say he's pretty beefy. Colin McMillan kind of though too. So.
Yeah, I was about to say Colin McMillan.
Yeah, he looks like stronger and buffer though than Colin McMillan. Just he's taller too, so that makes up for it.
Colin McMillan's really lean though, so.
Yeah.
Watching him walk around the school, oh boy, I didn't want to mess with him.
He's scary. You don't want to walk down the same hallway. So it's gonna be Bruder again, taken down by 46. That's Easton Brotherton from Flushing. Here's Pete. Looking at this roster, there's Brandon Blair, 6'4". These kids are tall and big. Yeah, 6'4" is the tallest down there on both of them. Oh, nope, we got another 6'4", Liam King from Lake Fenton. Lake Fenton kids are always tall, though.
They are.
Yeah, very good at basketball. Looks like it was
Brandon Bruder.
Nope, that wasn't him that time. That's
It was 23.
Demera. He good read. He tried to sneak through there, but decided he could get around easy.
Brought down by big number 11, Shady Ryan from Flint Southwestern.
You know who I haven't seen out there? Ryan Schlack.
It's very true. I haven't seen him out there either.
Wonder what he's on here for. They've got him as slot and safety. That's probably why. In the regular season, he was a running back and he was a wide receiver and backup quarterback. So he got a lot of playing time as wide receiver.
You know, we might see him out here in the second half, though.
Yep.
They might switch out. They might rotate players here
Yeah,
very soon.
want to get everybody in there.
3:21 left in the half. 14-0 Rise. Definitely, Rise is showing up for Coach Delaney. Suffering tough loss. Maybe they want him to go out with his final career, go out with a win. So
That's number 1 from Grind, taking a big run. Got about 20 yards there.
Jordan
Shock,
Shock,
another big kid.
Yeah.
First down, 1st and 10 in
Definitely heard a lot about him throughout the season.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. And also another player I'm shocked to see not out as much is Cam Tomzak. Definitely quick on his feet, quick thinking kid. Those 2 ACL tears, though, had him, or 3, he had 3.
And his metacarpal bone broke in his hand, too.
Yep, but he still continued to play that game, too, which is awesome.
That's sad to see a great athlete like him, and he's riddled with injuries, and it's just sad to see, too.
Well, that shows how good of an athlete he is that he keeps getting back out there.
For sure. Fear doesn't stop him, for sure.
Oh, no. He wants to get out on that field and play like it's his last time playing on that field. You know what I think is cool about the All-Star game? They've got the stickers. Every school's sticker on their helmet. Gonna try and be a pass over to Domowski. Kyle. Oh no, wrong roster again. It was the staple. It's so hard to tell because they have the same numbers out at the same time. And then Kyle, they've got Kyle Staple number 5, and then Kyle Domowski number 5.
Kyle Domowski coming out, taking a quick drink out here on the sideline. Definitely going to need it because it's getting hot. That breeze is dying down a little bit.
Takes the snap there. Looks like he's going to throw it. Makes the pass. Almost diving over the tackle there. That was Amari Kettles. Brought down by Hunter Kendrick.
Grind is definitely making a push here in the last final minute of this half. Definitely want to put some points up on the board.
Gonna give it off again to Walter. Yeah. So it's second down. 15 to go on the 15.
Ladies and gentlemen, any kids participating in the halftime festivities, please report under the stands to the tunnel. Once again, any of the kids in the stands participating in
Definitely a slow game
Yep,
here, Kate.
taking longer than it needs to here.
to the tunnel underneath the stands.
Arguing from the coaches when really there doesn't need to really be any arguing. This isn't a
Serious game.
conference game, yeah. That
not
was
like they're-
one of Zim's things. Don't argue. Don't push each other. Don't fight back with each other. Keep it clean, you know. Birchmeier pitching it. Almost giving it's a fumble there. Cam Tomzak. We got Cam now. Not making the comeback or not making the run that he needed to. That was a good little scamper though. That's Gates that brings them up plenty of yards. So now they're in their own territory.
Another Davidson product, Tomzak 5'8", 170 pounds. Made the scoop
Well spotted
and almost the score.
at the Grind 37-yard line. First
Cam
down.
Tomzak
Yeah.
making SVL red all division defense. Definitely shows that there.
Yeah. He's a great athlete. Anything he sets his mind to, he definitely accomplishes.
Yeah, what does he play? He plays this in baseball or
Well, no, he used to play baseball, basketball, and football, but after his 2 ACL tears in both other sports, he quit those. So that was Robinson. Wasn't a quarterback keep if it was
running clock here.
Robinson.
1:02 left in the half.
All right, so it's second down, 11 to 11. Second and 11 to go on the 48. He's going to get a couple. That's Anthony Brown. So it's third down, 10 to go on the 37. Take the snap here. He's going to go for another pass.
Blake Bogan.
Yep.
Did he complete?
No.
Refs are gonna.
They said yes. It looks like yeah. Nope, nope. He tried so hard to. He kept those feet in and reached.
Just trying to do the ballet toes right there. Disappointed in himself, unfortunately, but
It's going to be a Rise timeout.
12 seconds
12
left.
seconds left in the half.
It's disappointing. Bogan really, really wanted that one.
Yeah.
He's definitely trying to show his college ability here tonight. Making some good catches. But fortunately can't do anything about that one. Right before the half. If you're just tuning into this game, this is the Flint Area All-Star Game, the second annual one. And this game is being played for Mission 22, which is a organization to help stop veteran suicide. There is a fundraiser going on to raise $12,000 for the organization. You can go to www.crowdrise.com/2017 Flint Area All-Star Game. That's www.crowdrise.com/2017 Flint Area All-Star Game.
All right, so both teams are back out on the field. Setting up heavy left. He's going to take for a pass. It looks like he's trying for a pass. Fires it, but it's going to go out of bounds there.
Looks like that.
It's going to be a first down for Grind.
He's going to get one more play out here. 5 seconds left. Looks like Grind. Grind huddling up. Maybe making some substitutions out here.
Well, yeah, they're switching. It's offense now.
Oh, excuse me. I didn't even see that.
So we got 5 seconds left. Got to drive in. They make it quickly. No, it's Grind taking some time. All right, so Stapleton gonna set up with heavy right.
Definitely set up that Hail Mary.
Yep.
Ooh,
Corinne
Corinne
Thornton.
An animal.
2 seconds to go left in the half.
Corinne Thornton read that play so
Yeah.
effectively. Grant Thornton continuing his football career at Grand Valley State University. Great college, great college.
Second and 10, 2 seconds left in the play.
Ready. So second and 10 on the 37. He's gonna give it off.
Walters.
Yeah, Walters. Gonna get pulled down. Is that Colin McMillan? I saw those big old claws, big old paws. If it was Colin McMillan too, those big paws just come up and rip him down. So
now
at the end of the half, it's 15, or sorry, not 15, 14 to 0. So when we come back out, we'll see if some different players are going to be thrown in. Like we said, we didn't see any of Ryan Schlack or a couple other players. So hopefully when we come back, some of the new players will be coming out. So we'll see how those other players can affect their teams. So like I said, it's 14 to 0, and that's halftime. We'll see you after the half. All right, welcome back from the half. I'm Caitlin Abdella with Quinn Trombley for DTV. So currently the team Rise has 14 and Grind was 0. Grind's going to kick it off to the team Rise here, starting off the second half. So just waiting on that kick there. So if he does catch it, from wherever he catches it, they'll move the ball 10 yards, 10 yards up. Excuse me. Hiccup there. Alrighty, it's gonna be kicked back to Bogan. Caught it about 5, so move it up to the 15.
teams flip sides here. Don't know if that's
He caught it at the 5, but he's at the 30 right now. He's at the 35, so I guess they're gonna start him at the 35 instead. Take a
but
seat here.
that might be one of the rules. I don't know. Those rules aren't very detailed if you think about it. They might clean catch you start at the 35, because we've been seeing that starting at the 35 all night.
Well, at one point they didn't, but anyway, Carasso gonna set up heavy left with Anthony Brown stepping back behind him. Might be a running play. Yep, Anthony Brown gonna sneak through there. Gonna run around the left side, almost fumbling the ball there.
Didn't want to go down there.
Yep.
He's trying to get every way that he could find a hole.
All right, so it's second down, 11 to go on the 34. Gonna set up both sides. Got trips to his right side and to his left. Coriaso gonna give it off. Looks like Anthony Brown. Makes it to about the 35, so stays there.
I have to admit, cosmetically, Anthony Brown helmets wins because it's all red. It's very clean. Notice that?
Yep. I like the Grand Blanc ones. Those are pretty cool, but
With
you
the
know,
green
gotta
in the
stay
back.
repping with Davison. Yep. So Coraso's gonna go
Oh.
for a long chuck. Ryan Schlack gonna catch it there.
Ryan Shellac.
Still didn't see him out there. Calm down out there. Alrighty, so it's fourth down, 9 to go on the 36. Looks like they're gonna kick it off here.
Ooh, good punt.
Perfect spiral punt. He's gonna catch it at about. Oh, maybe that was. Yep. So that's what that was. So they're two different. They got kickoffs and they got punts. So two different rules. So for punt, that's advanced 10 yards. For kickoff, it's 20 yards. Oh, nope, it says kickoffs that do not reach the end zone will result of the ball at the 35. So, yep, so we had the two kicks confused, kickoff and punt. So he's going to move up 10 yards.
They're going to spot the ball at the 33
The 33.
First and 10 grind on their own 33. All-star rules.
Ready. Gonna take the snap here. Give it off to Gates. That was Stapleton. Giving it off to, or not Stapleton, excuse me. That was, oh, yep, it was Stapleton, excuse me.
Second down and 3.
So it's 2nd and 3 on the 40. Stapleton gonna take the snap here. It's gonna run through. Gonna get brought down to about, say 42.
Met again by the interior line, led by number 46. That's Easton Brotherton of Washington.
If you don't get those, can't rely on long passes the entire time.
Oh no.
Got to mix it up here and there, and I think that's what was causing Grind so much trouble at the beginning of this game because they weren't passing at all.
So 1st and 10 on the 44. Stapleton gonna give it off. Give it off to Walter, who gives it.
Oh,
Oh,
it's like
that
Bitterman's
play.
going to pick off. Tough play, though. Tough play.
yep. So Greg Lucas getting rid of it there after he got it pitched to him.
Looks like Stapleton is looking for a call. He might have wanted interference, but it looks like
I don't think there was any interference there though. So I
no,
don't
definitely
believe-
not. It looked
yeah.
like it definitely just tripped him up. He
Yeah.
just tripped himself up. But Stapleton was thinking different.
The coaches need to chill out a little there.
Grind defense on the field.
Alrighty, so we do see Ryan Schlack out there now. We got Coriazzo down there. Under pressure, he has to get rid of it. Throws it out to Mr. Mayer.
Second and 10. And stops the clock with 8:59 left in the third.
Some quick little doodles here in between plays. Kind of so slow, they're wore out here. Alrighty, so Coriazzo gonna take the snap here. Coriazzo getting rid of it. Oh, that was number 10, Cosme.
Looks like those shadows are coming into play a little bit here now.
Oh yeah,
Definitely long ones. Flags on the play.
it's gonna be a false start. It looks like.
First start on the offense. It's going to push him back 5. It's going to bring it back to 3rd and 3rd and about 19.
Yep. It's 3rd and 10 on the 19.
3rd and 9. Excuse me.
He's gonna go for a long pass there over to. It's an interception.
Second one of the day.
Yep. It's 36. Griffin backs.
Definitely
Isn't-
seen a lot of different, like we said before that we went away, different players are coming in now.
It was intended for Cosme there.
Second one of the day that Coriasso tossed.
Yeah. Well, no, Coriasso hasn't thrown 2. It was only 1. They both have 1 interception. They tried in the
Oh,
end
yeah,
zone, but
excuse
he
me.
lost it. All right, so it's 1st and 10 on the 46. Looks like he took the ball himself there. Got to about,
Drop snaps on that one.
looks like he got to the 50. On the 50, so 2nd and 6 and 50. Stapleton gonna take the snap there, gonna keep it. Run to, give it about the 47. Yep, so it's 3rd and 2 on the 46. Say it's about the 47, but we'll say 46. It's gonna be blocked again. The block was by
Looks-
55.
It didn't look like an intentional block to me.
Ja'Cory Miller.
Looked more like
It was definitely an intentional one. He jumped to get.
looked like it was off the helmet for me, but
His arm was up.
4th down and 2 for the ground.
Stapleton there, and he's got 2 trips to both sides. He's gonna give it off. That's Gates.
definitely showing a bigger push here from the grind side this half. There's 6:34 left in the third.
So it's short. It's gonna be official timeout. They're gonna bring the chain gang out and measure it. So it's not gonna get there. So it's 1st and 10. Rise ball now. Turnover on downs there.
That definitely shows the equal strength in each team.
Yeah.
Having to pull out the chain gang.
You set up the greatest in the area
That's
against
out
the
to
greatest in
Bogan.
the area.
Bogan shaking him up. Oh, looks like he might have got the 10, but there's a flag out on the play. So able to shake off a couple defenders. Up, it looks like it's on the offense, so
It's gonna be a hold.
might push him back. Yep, it's pushing him back.
Definitely
Sad to see.
10 yards. Another 1st and 20.
Don't count these kids out though. They're definitely willing to push for it and try to get that 1st down.
Brady. Coriasso setting up back there. Coriasso going to chuck it on over to Bogan. Almost catching it there, but slips off. Goes out of bounds.
Bogan definitely trying to show his strengths here in this game. He's definitely one of those players to look out for throughout the rest. He has very strong ability for this game.
Carasso setting up back there with McMillan next to him. Right behind him. Gonna give it off to McMillan. He's gonna run straight up the middle. Make it to, yep, about 35.
Brought down by number 66 of Rise, Brandon Bazinski, who made that big hit in the first, but very highly illegal. So BC's playing a clean game now.
Wish McMillan would have only have played one season for Davison.
He definitely could have made an impact throughout his high school career.
Carasso gonna give it, oh, fake it off to McMillan, gonna chuck it again. That's Bogan. Intercepted again. That's Green. Making it to about the 40.
Those long passes right now aren't just working for Team Rise.
It was working in the beginning, but
It
yeah.
sure was, but Grind came out of their locker room. Came out of the locker room with a the pass was intended for number, can't really see that number from here.
5.
Number 5, Kyle Staple out of Holly. Wasn't able to come in with it. It's going to be 2 and 10 on the, looks like the, it's like the 43. It's off to
20. Andres. Yep, taken down by big Colin McMillan.
McMillan playing both sides of the ball this game.
Yep. That's
Definitely
what he
showed
usually
that.
did during the regular season too.
Yeah. Definitely shows his strength.
Only towards the end though. Towards the end he started playing both sides.
He definitely can play both sides effectively.
Stapleton gonna take the snap and give it off. Throws it right over his head. That was for number 5, Staple.
Carnes was going for the interception, but just a little too high. Misjudged it a little bit. Disappointed in himself, slapping his helmet a little bit.
Stapleton gonna give it back to punt.
Straight up.
He catches it, so it's gonna be 10 yards from where he caught it there. At about, I'd say it was about the 30,
35.
35. No, probably about 38. Maybe.
We'll know in a second.
Yep, they're gonna say it was the 30. Looks like. Oh, they're not gonna move it, I guess. All right then. Carrazzo for the snap. He's gonna give it off. Wow, gonna be pushed back all the way to the 25. That was Brown. Taken down by Forrester.
You know, a big person I haven't seen out of this game yet is Troy Brown out of Carmen Ainsworth. He's going actually to CMU to play some football, but I haven't seen him at all throughout this game. Don't know if they're just not putting him in or if he's not showing up.
Carrazzo gonna take the snap and give it on over to number 8. That's Zell. He gets a little bit of a game there.
Looks like Coriasso is in some pain.
Not sure what happened there.
Looks like
I was watching the play. Must have been a late hit on him.
looked like Forrester was on top of him, and it just might have tweaked him a little bit. Might have tweaked his arm,
Yeah, he's hurting.
but it did look like he had some trouble throwing that ball. So
He's walking out.
that's sad to see. You don't want anyone injured during an all-star game.
Oh no. Nobody's tending to that either. Probably get over there and do that. Yeah, talk about the late hits. There's been plenty of late hits from Forrester, and they're not calling those.
Like we've been saying all game, Zim wants the game to be clean, but this game right now, Grind is looking like they're not playing clean at all.
I think trainer Kyle should get over there and talk to Carrazzo.
I don't think trainer Kyle knows what's going on.
No, I'm not sure where he is.
He's right down here with Grind talking to a coach.
I'm not even paying attention over there, but. All right, so gonna kick here. Take your time.
Ooh,
gonna
take your
be
time,
Schlack.
well need.
I'm gonna catch it on the 20.
It's like the sun has gone basically all dawn.
Beautiful sunset though.
Definitely. The lights are coming back on.
Yep.
What you've seen all fall. Friday Night Lights, but it's Saturday. Just like Friday Night Light, but it was Wednesday.
Definitely worth a Saturday night. Some football in June. First and 10 on the 30. Grind ball. Gonna give off the snap in. Looks like he kept it there and ran on over and didn't gain any there. Busted the elbow in there.
Play.
So Birchmeyer gonna take the snap here and give it off to Kittles. Beefstick. Everybody's calling Colin McMillan Beefstick since he started playing. But Colin McMillan gonna take him down on the 35.
Beefstick is definitely a well-deserved nickname for him.
And so it looks like he's actually gonna be on the 32. 37 seconds left in the third quarter.
Still doesn't look like Coriaso is getting help from trainers.
I think he was more mad at himself than he was hurt. I don't even see him over there. That was a nice pass, almost pulling an Odell Beckham Jr. That was intended for Greg Lucas. Wasn't quite made there. Do you see Coriazo?
I think he's huddled out there.
No, he's not out there.
Is he not anymore? No.
Not sure where he went. Oh. Gonna be another kick here.
Like Bogan. Oh.
Bogan gonna drop it, so it's dead where it stands.
Bogan's having some trouble out here tonight. He showed up in the first with a big touchdown for Rise, but now he seems to be losing his momentum a little bit. It's sad to see. There's 8 seconds left in the third. 14-0, Rise on top right now. It's big for Coach Delaney. Big. Coach Delaney suffered a tough loss against Davison here in the first round of playoffs at Cardinal Stadium.
Oh, yeah.
So he wants to get that win back here tonight in the Flint area All-Star game.
Krause not back. Take the snap there. Going to give it off to Andres. I believe that's Andres. Yep, Andres. Oh, looking at the wrong roster again. That was Mason.
These rosters are so similar in
Yeah,
the way that they're formed.
they're the same. So.
There's the only difference is the names at the top.
Yep.
Once again, last call for the 50-50. Ladies and gentlemen, the Miracle Minute will start right now. The benefactor of tonight's game, Mission 22.
Oh, timeout here.
Thank you for your support.
Started the new quarter, excuse me.
If you're just tuning into this game is being played for Mission 22 tonight, and Mission 22 is an organization that helps try to prevent veteran suicide while trying to help them with their PTSD and traumatic brain injuries. You can this game is being played for to try to raise $12,000 for Mission 2022, with schools competing to raise the most money. And if you'd like to donate some money, you can go to www.crowdrise.com/2017 Flint Area All-Star Game. That's again www.crowdrise.com/2017 Flint Area All-Star Game.
Going to be a snap there from Bogan. He's going to give it off to Smith. He's going to run around the left side, not get nothing. Not get anything there. Maybe a yard. So third down. Oh, he got pushed back. So third down, 14 to go on the 28. Taking quite a bit of time to get to this, get to the line.
Looks like they might be trying to run down a little bit of time here.
Yeah, well, we're gonna get a violation there. Gonna be a flag on the play. But you got Mason in the run.
Looks like Blake Bogan is in the
Mason's on the ground.
quarterback position, but yeah, Mason is on the ground. Oh.
Kyle's still not going out there.
I don't know what trainer Kyle is
Oh,
doing.
there's another trainer out there.
You'd just still like to see Trainer Kyle out there, though.
Trainer Kyle is pretty good at what he does.
And there he goes. This is disappointing for Mason. Very disappointing. You never want to see players get injured here late in a game, especially in, this is just a charity match basically. It's disappointing to see. It's really, really disappointing.
Yep. Coriaso and then Mason. Definitely not what Zim wants to see. Zim's out there right now. He doesn't want to see that. He said, clean game.
Injuries can happen though, even when it's a clean match, so it's kind of disappointing. I guess that's the risk you take to play the game you love.
Mason's up. Getting help walking off the field though. Looks like he was holding his thigh.
Looks like he might be stretching it out.
Yeah.
Definitely could have got a really, really bad cramp, and for me, I know you play lacrosse, and I play tennis. Those cramps can, during a match, can hurt really bad, but
those two boys just picked him on up.
Might be more than a cramp. You hope it's not more than a cramp.
Oh, like she needs the money, right?
Yes, I do. Thank you.
Thank you, Angie, and thank you, everyone, for participating in the 50-50. Once again,
I want one of those sick Flint All-Star Game shirts.
Mission 22 on a mission to help
Well, Adidas did sponsor them, so they're very nice jackets.
No, the shirts.
The shirt
I
one?
might stop on down there.
I know you have trouble with your card now. Can't really pay on debit.
Yeah. I was having trouble with that earlier, but I got a little bit of cash. I'll just stop on that and see. I've done a couple favors for Zim. Maybe he can do one for me. So they're going to kick it off here. It'll be a high flying kick. Still can't see.
Oh.
Boy. The first time that's happened, that was Donald Scott. Dropped that.
You would think the sun would have
excuse me.
been affecting them, but now it's.
Marcus Green.
I don't know what's affecting them right now. I don't know if they're just getting lackadaisical or what. Big word there. Don't know what it means, but I'm going to use it.
Alrighty, so it's 1st and 10 on the 31. Be a rise ball here. Corazo's still not out. I'd like to see Colin McMillan step QB.
If you look at the sideline, Kate, it looks like there might be Jalen Rutherford or Austin Rowland from up here. I don't know which it is.
That's Anthony Fordham.
Anthony?
A little tussle going on down there. It was 22. Cam. Oh, nope. Looking at the wrong roster again. Brandon Bruder. Kid's brutal. Bruder's brutal. Yeah, so down there we got Tariq Reed and Anthony Fordham. Two high contributors to the Davison team. And then Ty Monty. He didn't get to play last season, I think. So the injury, but. First down grind, he's going to step back to throw it.
Ooh.
Almost getting
intercepted.
picked off. It's 13, Kendrick.
Flint Powers. Just tiny bit out of his reach. If he was maybe a step in or step or two in, he could have reeled that one in. Pulled an interception for Rise. You can definitely look at these rosters, Kate, and you can definitely tell where the coaches are from. If you look at Delaney, he's more in the Flint area with Swartz Creek and Grand Blanc and Boundole and around there. And you can look at Team Grind, and they're in the more Lake Fenton area.
Take the snap here. Stapleton missing out there, going for Bruder.
How's your doodles coming along?
Not much doodles anymore, just a circle and a line. It's 3rd and 10 on the 47 with 9 minutes, 25 seconds left.
Stapleton.
Stapleton going to throw it on over to Mari Kittles. He's going to shake one defender but get knocked down by Colin McMillan. Knocked down by Colin McMillan, but somehow managed to stay up. Cam Tomzak pushed him down the rest of the way. So it's 4th and 4 on 41.
Bunch of substitutions coming in for Team Rise.
Looks like they're going to go for it here.
Looks like Domowski's back in. You can tell when Domowski's on the field because his jersey's rolled up.
Yeah.
He did that
Got
throughout
that rolled
the
up.
entire season, even when it was cold out.
When it was muddy, rainy in the playoff game, still had it rolled up. Stapleton going to take the pass and give it off to Walter. Shaking one, making the sideline, knocking another. Who was that? 32. Knocked Sula.
Looks like
Sula.
46 Brotherton making the tackle eventually.
There is a flag on the play.
Might have been a late hit.
Yeah. I've been playing music the whole time.
Just noticed that?
No,
No.
I'm like, I was confused by that.
Yeah, the first DJ got in trouble for doing sound
Yeah.
effects, and now
Playing music the whole time.
kind of confused.
Well, it's going to be a first down grind. 1st and 10 on the 22. 8 minutes left.
What a game, ladies and gentlemen. Let the boys hear it. Let them hear it.
He faked him out there running around the left side this time.
It's like Gates.
Yep. Fast boy. Trying to make it in there.
Gates definitely one of those
I saw dust fly.
quick people out there.
Yeah.
On the broken play, directing traffic. And that is enough for a grind. First down.
It kind of reminded me of Tariq Reed, but no one will ever match that.
Tariq Reed is Tariq Reed.
He's a one-of-a-kind person.
He had visits to MSU. MSU, EMU, CMU, Ohio State.
He's getting some big offers out there, D1.
With not Charleston, excuse me. Drawing a blank now. Cornell.
Big
So
schools.
he's got smarts too. Stapleton
Pass.
taking the pass
Pass.
on over to number 5.
Staple.
Yep, Staple. So on the board now. 14-6.
No flags on the play.
Just gonna have to make the field goal.
First touchdown for Grind in this game with 7:49 left.
Anything's possible, Quinn.
Miracles do happen.
Yep, all you need is 10 seconds.
They happen on the ice. The field good is up and good.
Kick is up and good, and that makes the score 7:49 left. And the fourth. Team Rise 14, Team Grind 7.
All right, so 14-7 after the field goal was good. The extra point, excuse me, not field goal.
High school teammate Kyle Staples.
7 minutes, 49 seconds.
Mr. Slazak wanted me to tell somebody up here that everything in the concession stand has half off.
You know, I work at Little Caesars, and they sponsored this. Scheduled me to work today, and I was, it's crazy in there. Because the boys, all these players were in Little Caesars today. They rented out Little Caesars and had a dinner for the game.
Imagine that and making everything for
Yep.
for
And
this
then there
game.
was 3 parties making everything for this game, and then on top of that, the people that come in throughout the day.
Would not have liked to work Little Caesars today.
All right, so the ball drops at about 16. So we're going to walk it up a little. Walk it up to the 35. 7:49 still. Those are so confusing. They're the same exact thing, and you can barely see the rise and the grind.
Long two short three. Second and 8 on the 37. Needs to get up to the 45-yard line for a first down.
Great to see Coriazo back in. And like you said, he might have just been mad at himself that he got
Yeah.
a little tweak out there, but he looks well enough to come back. So that's great to see. Running clock, 7:06 left.
Gonna fake it and give it off this. Oh, that's Bogan. Gonna juke around the right side. Trying to make the sideline. Got the sideline. Oh, looks like Ryan Schleck pushed him out a little there.
Looks like Coriazo is upset again. I mean, he might be upset. I don't know what's going on with Coriazo. I've been watching this play, and he looked very upset with himself. He might be upset with his defender, the tackler, but I don't know if it's his arm is just tweaking or not, but he seems very upset with himself.
We're also going to take this snap, give it off to Colin McMillan. Going to run right up the middle and drop at about the 45. So 2nd and 7 on the 45. We got Colin McMillan up next to him again. Might be using him more time. 6:04 left. McMillan gonna run around the right side.
Taken down by a bunch of grinders. Oh, that was not okay.
You see Colin McMillan taking down people, and you're just amazed. But when he gets taken down, it's completely different.
You have to think, though, anyone's going to trip if they're tripped. So it's kind of hard for those.
He definitely wasn't tripped there, though.
That's not what I'm saying. It's like you think a big man like Colin McMillan ain't going to be taken down. He's going to run like a train. But ultimately depends on how many people you have on him.
Coriazo faking it off to Smith. Gonna chuck it deep. Intended for Robinson, Devin Robinson from Flint Northwestern.
Bottom 5 left in the fourth quarter. The grind down 7 to the
14-7. It's 4th down for Rise. 9 yards to go on the 47. Looks like they're gonna kick it off here. Punt it off. Got Kurt Schleck out in the backfield for grind. 5 minutes left here.
Good punt. Ooh, couldn't come up with
Schleck
it again.
dropping it there. So it's going to stay at about that. No, they're going to move it up. Oh, no, they're not. They're going to keep it at the 9-yard line for grind.
It's going to be a tough one for Grind to come back from, but they do have 4 minutes and 50 seconds left, so it's definitely possible.
Now it's Stapleton setting up heavy right. Gonna chuck it on over to Bruder. He's getting the 20. So
It's like it's gonna be-
second and 1 on the 19.
Might be a first down. Yep, it's going to be a
It's
first
gonna be
down.
a first down there. So first
down.
and 10 on the 19. Four minutes, 20 seconds left. 20. I can't see. Andres.
The struggle with only one rosters.
Get a little kid down there dancing.
It's great to see the atmosphere in here tonight. Is very energetic. Stands I thought would be a little bit more packed, but doesn't seem that way. Not like a homecoming pack type of crowd.
Second and 8. Stapleton running around the right side. Gonna chuck it. Fires it to number 14. It's Liam King.
Number 2, Bitterman, just catching that one hand off the ground, off the bounce. Just manhandled it right into a one-handed grab. Clock is now stopping.
It's third and 8 on the 21-yard line.
Getting down to the nitty-gritty, ladies and gentlemen. Let them hear it. Let them hear it.
So Stapleton setting up with trips to the left side. He's going to give it off. Almost going for Amari Kittles, but he's going to throw it too far over Bruder's head.
This is what we were seeing a lot in the first quarter with Stapleton. He was throwing a lot of balls too long and too high over the intended receiver's head, but
Yep.
it seems like it's coming back to haunt him.
So 3 minutes, about 30 seconds left. Fourth and 8 on the 21-yard line. Right. So he's setting up heavy right with the trip to his right. He's going to take the snap. Looks like he's going to go for a pass. Throwing it on over Walter's head.
Let's keep affecting him.
So it's going to be a turnover on downs there. It's first and 10 on the 21 for Team Rise. 21 yards.
Could be 21 yards to win this game for Team Rise.
Well, yep. Coriazzo's got 2 to his right and 3 to his left. He's going to give it off to, looks like Brown, Anthony Brown.
Oh,
Whoa,
looks like
whoa.
there might be a fight. Yep. Definitely some pushing and some shoving.
Brown's out of there for a second there. Zim's can't see Zim's not happy. It's gonna be a timeout on grind.
There's no need to be pushing and shoving this late in the game.
Yeah.
Especially just for the cause that they're playing for. They're not playing for their win. They're playing for Mission 22.
Mhm.
And if you're just tuning in to the last little bit of this game, Mission 22 is an organization that is trying to help stop veteran suicide and helping them with PTSD and traumatic brain injuries. There's a fundraiser going on right now for Mission 22. You can go and donate at www.crowdrise.com/2017 Flint Area All-Star Game. If you'd like to donate, they're trying to raise $12,000 for that charity. Great cause tonight. Looks like Coriasso is going to go back.
He's got 2 on his right side, 3 on his left. He's gonna give it to Brown. Oh. Then there's another tackle on the Rise. I can't see his number because his jersey's all pulled up, but
It's like Rise might have taken a timeout.
Washington will travel cross country to New Jersey to face Rutgers at 8
it's getting chilly up here. Oh, it was a grind timeout.
Definitely a slow game. Not like we're used to our normal.
Conference games.
Yep. I think that's mostly due to the fact that they're trying to play a little bit more clean and play a little bit more less serious, I guess. But some of these players are getting into it a lot.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think Carasso was hurt. I think he was upset at himself and
For sure.
maybe, like you said, the tweak in the arm.
Anyone would be upset with themselves.
Oh, I get upset with myself playing games.
Oh, yeah. Broken rackets here and there for me.
I've never broken any of my equipment, but I definitely gotten the mad squats. You sit down and just squat and sit. Definitely had those like he was doing.
Coriasso definitely been doing a great job at the helm. Great job commanding his offense to this big win.
Krause going to take the snap, give it to Brown again. He leaps to the 25-yard line, I'd say. 24.
Looks like they're going to bring out Graham Hungerford and try to kick it.
Maybe another timeout for grind.
You might actually see some coverage from grind now because they're trying to kick it.
Yep, like I said, Graham Hungerford is capable of a 45-yard field goal, so.
And he was
should be a
capable.
breeze.
He was capable under pressure this entire past season. So
Yep.
definitely shouldn't be worried.
Yeah, I think he only missed 1 field goal through the whole season.
That's incredible. I remember watching Cass Tech play. Their kicker was punts everything. Great. Graham Hungerford also a double athlete. He played track. He ran track, and he was a great
Actually,
jumper.
Field events, yep.
He can jump. He jumped a high jump of 6'2", I believe. It's 6'3".
Oh, dang. Missing 6'5" by about an inch, he said. Maybe not even an inch. He was half inch maybe. So that's good.
Oh!
That boy bounced off the side of the
Oh.
side there.
It looked so clean from here until it actually hit.
Pressure must have set in there.
Oh. It's disappointing.
But a good attempt, though.
Great attempt. That was very high. Couple feet to the right. Would have been a breeze. It's 2:12 left. Grind definitely has a last push here. Try to tie this game.
It's 1st and 10 on the 20 for Grind. Stapleton gonna look for it, and he's gonna fire that boy down. Kyle Staple catches it in double coverage.
You know, Kyle Stapleton,
Kyle Staple and
Oh.
Stapleton is
Stapleton, Garrett Stapleton. Garrett Stapleton was having struggles the last couple drives passing, but now he
that was kind of a risky pass too, though.
definitely double coverage.
Yeah. Stapleton going for it again, gonna make another pass. Looks like he was going for Staple. Throwing a little hissy fit out there is Cosme. The flag is gonna be on him. So it's gonna be pass interference on Staple there. It was intended for Staple, but it looked like he had a little bit of a shove added to it.
Like you said, miracles always can happen.
Yep. All you need is 10 seconds.
Do you think they're gonna bring Graham if they do get this? Do you think they're gonna bring Graham Hungerford out and make him kick from the 50?
Graham Hungerford's on the other team.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know what you're saying then. The nice little pass there jumps over one defender. That was Gates. .217. It's 2nd down. 7 to go. On the 34-yard line. Say the word and we go. Yep, Austin Rollins down there now. Stapleton gonna make the pass. It's gonna be
Gets blocked by
tipped. It was 52.
Shock.
Jordan Shock. One of those tall kids.
Thought he would show up a little
Yeah.
bit more in this game, but
Pass intended for number 8. That's Greg Lucas. It falls incomplete. Stops the clock at 2:13. Brings up 3rd and 7 for the Grind.
Stapleton gonna fire it on over. Couldn't see the number before he went down. It's 20. It's Andres.
I guess Stapleton is coming back when they need it. He couldn't find his groove the entire game, but now he's clearly finding it.
Stapleton going back to throw. Fires it on over. It's at the 5-yard line. That was Grant Lucas.
Greg Lucas.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, I'm in your way.
Oh, I can see. 10 seconds, like I said. Stapleton hopefully makes that pulling an Austin Rule, and there's Amari Kittles. Do you remember that pass, Quinn? It
Austin
was
Rowland.
down here, that Austin Rowland
Yeah,
pass.
I filmed
He
that.
flew.
I filmed that. He was at least horizontal for at least 5 yards.
Yeah, he took a flight.
Grind is on the march. Rise defense on the field. Let the boys hear it, ladies and gentlemen.
1:15 left. Clock is rolling. It's 2nd down and goal. Stapleton gonna take the pass. He's rolling him on the right side. They better step up. It's gonna be, oh, he caught it right on the line, and it's good.
He spikes
Oh,
it
boy.
right to the ground. That's gonna.
Looks like this is gonna go into sudden death. So they've got different rules for that as well. I'll read those off real quick. Unless they don't make this field goal.
Unless they don't make it.
Alrighty. So hopefully they can catch this and get up to the 35. So catch that.
Great
Blake
kick.
Bogan. He's going to catch it, so they're going to move him up to the 35.
Definitely gonna try to get in Graham Hungerford's range. Smartest thing to do here.
One long pass, and they can get him up there.
Then again, like we've seen before, Coriasso was having some trouble. He was struggling with interceptions here, so don't know if they want to do those long passes so as much and do those short ones, those short little scampers.
Of course, this game would go into overtime after it's got Anthony Brown getting about a good 7 yards. Yep, so 2nd and 3rd. Yeah, of course this game would go into overtime as I need to get to an open house.
But that shows the skill of each player in each team.
Player wasn't off the field yet.
Yep.
So what they're going to do is they're just going to use 10 yards, one side of the field. All right. I
35
have the
seconds
rules on my
left.
phone. If you wanted to choose that. Instead of writing that down. Or Alright, so Coriasso is going to take the snap, going for that long pass. Oh my. And he gets picked off by Ryan Schlack.
Like I said before they started the drive, they were going to have to struggle with this, and it looks like there's another player down. It looks like he got up fine and he's walking off.
24 seconds left. Ryan Schlack picks off a dart just thrown down the field by Carasso.
You wonder what the coach of Team Grind was doing in the locker room. Got him pumped up a little bit. Come into this half with no points on the board and was able to score.
You can see Zim down there. He videotapes everything. He's down there videotaping. He's got a coach coming up to the video.
Zim Graham.
Zim Graham. D. Cardinal Zim.
Go follow him.
It's actually pretty good to follow him on that. So snap's going to be taken, it looks like Bruder. 19 seconds. Got to keep going. That's going to be about the last play here. Oh, nope. It's going to stop there. Still 2nd and 10. And the 6. It's going to be a Rise timeout. Like I said, they've got one more left. They're going to use that. Can they use a timeout in the sudden death, Beamer?
They only have one play to get in, though, I believe. Is it one
Oh,
play or is
yeah,
it
it's
one?
one play. It's one, you're right, sorry.
Basically, it's coin flip to decide. Whoever wins the coin flip gets to decide if they want the ball first or they want to go 10. They get the ball, they get one play from the 10-yard line. That's it. If they score, they have to kick a 35-yard field goal, and then the other team gets a chance to do the same thing. And then they go back.
It's just going to go back, and oh my goodness.
One play from the 10-yard line.
It's going to go back and forth until
Back
the
and
game
forth
is
until
over.
one of the teams don't score. So they're going to coin flip and see who goes first, and whoever goes first or goes second, they get the pick. After the play, Stapleton's going to give it off there. Going to go nowhere. Looks like they're kind of just wasting time there. 8 seconds left. Looks like they're going to just let it run out.
Definitely going to go to that.
So that's that. So they're going to right now they're going to coin flip, and whoever wins the coin flip gets a pick if they go first or second. After they go after that, so say Team Rise goes first, they score on the 10-yard line. They have to kick a 35-yard field goal. And if they do that, they get a point, and then they get their points. And then the other team, so Team Grind, would get a chance to match that. And who they keep going back and forth until one team doesn't match it.
We could be stuck here until 10 o'clock, Kate.
Yep.
Extra point. They will play this out.
Zim's a clever man, though. Tries to make things fun.
Both teams will get a chance from the
But like you said, he's-
Bathroom.
So after the first attempt, they will trade.
It's not overtime. It's fine. It's sudden death. Not overtime. So like a little different. So if they flip the coin. They get one play.
If they score, they will try a 35-yard extra point. They will play
So
These
Grind.
from standing this entire
Grind
time.
wins.
chance from the 10-yard line to start out.
They get to pick if they're going first or second.
So we'll see how this works out here.
One play from the
Looks like they're gonna go first, I think. This kind of reminds me of midnight practice. Music playing the whole time, Zim running around everywhere.
Looks like the rules are being explained a little bit to the entire Grind team. Maybe
Team
get a little
Rise.
bit pumping here.
I'd like to give out a huge thank you to the Davison varsity football coach Kyle Zimmerman, middle school AD Randy Schlack, and of course the high school AD Dave Beamer for helping put all this together. This is an annual event. Let's give them and all of the Davison community a great big round of applause. Again, they've been hosts beyond hosts.
Looks like Team Grind's going to go first.
Their graciousness knows no bounds.
So they're gonna use the left side of the field there.
This is an annual event.
Probably should explain this to the camera crew, huh?
Yeah, that's an issue.
Follow the ball, guys.
So Team Rise will start out with their first overtime. Remember, instead of the series, they're going to get one play to score.
Oh, it actually looks like Team Rise is going to go first.
The Rise will have the ball first. One play from the 10-yard line. If they score, they will try a 35-yard extra point. Then the Grind will have the ball.
Imagine playing this strategically, hitting kicking a field goal.
Yeah. I think it's a double package. You have to get them both to be able to get the point.
Team Rise's possession.
So Coriaso's going to take it. Gonna roll to the back and it's gonna get deferred.
It's going to get another interception, I
There's
think.
a shove there from Bogan.
The flag on the play. Let's see. What if the, do you think that's
Said it's a bit of dirty laundry out there.
Fernando is always a good guy when it comes
Uncle
to announcing.
Fernando.
Last time I knew, he was a DJ too. Do you think he approves of these jams?
He's over here cracking jokes.
You know, that's ultimately what we're out here to do, is just have fun.
All right.
Looks like they're going to get another attempt at it.
Yep, because of the flag, so they're gonna get another try.
Oh,
Oof.
no, they moved them up 5 yards, so they get a
Oh yeah,
closer
because of
attempt.
it must have been a pass interference then. So they're gonna get it there. Carasso gonna chuck it down over. It's gonna get deferred.
It looks like Bogan, that's going to make his second of the day. You know, he was having a tough day in the second and the third, but he comes back here with sudden death.
He didn't get it.
He didn't?
No. Quinn, the grind team is running on over here. I said it was deflected.
Don't have my glasses on today, Kate.
All right, so it's Team Grind's team, or time to take a stab at it. Stapleton chucking on over. It's going to go out. There's no flag, so here we go. Back to Rise. Oh, boy. 9:50.
And the Rise will get another play from the 10-yard line.
There should have been a thing in those rules to say how many times this can happen.
Just whenever, and I'll be there. No, that's a good jam. Doesn't say if it's any in here. Yeah, it's not in there. So Zim will probably just cut that bad boy off.
What's going on here?
Looks like they might be getting another chance.
Let's give both teams a great big round of applause. Look at this overtime. That's the way an all-star game should be, I believe. Best of the best out there from the Flint area.
Oh, they must have flipped the coin again.
My co-anchor, Caitlin Abdella, out here dancing.
All right, so Stapleton looking for it this time. Yep. Oh,
Big tackle from number
55. Miller, Ja'Cory Miller. Switching again. Down, down, down. And I just can't believe my first love won't be around.
This is some OG Bieber right here.
It is OG Bieber. I can rap the whole Ludacris part.
Ludacris found Bieber, didn't he?
I have no idea.
I believe that's what I
Luda.
remember.
Oh, it's not that part yet. I know, like baby, baby, baby. Oh, thought you'd always be mine. Buddha. When I was 18, I had my first love. Ain't nobody gonna play it to my baby. Ain't nobody come between me and never come above. I can keep going, but starstruck. She woke me up daily. Don't need no Starbucks. All right, Carasso gonna go for it here. There it is. Oh no! Come on.
Number 3 intended.
Dennis Smith.
He couldn't ballerina toe it.
Number 36, Brandon Caldwell. Well,
This is gonna go on, I feel like, for a little bit.
Third overtime. Here we go.
Triple overtime here at Cardinal Stadium.
I feel like it gets to fifth overtime, and that's when you call it quits.
I feel like it's like a rain delay. I feel like when a lightning strikes like 6 times, I feel like you should call it until tomorrow.
Yeah. The Lapeer game. The 30-minute delay, or the 20-minute delay, 6 times.
Well, during those, every time lightning strikes or thunder goes, you have to call it. You have to restart the clock.
That was a wild game, that Lapeer game.
Our own
Went to
Chris
both
going
of them.
up to our cameras. See what he's gonna do about that one.
What?
I don't know.
All right,
Trying to fill the
Coriasso gonna throw it over to. He's in, but
Are they
who
gonna-
was that? 64. Austin Henderson, Davison Austin Henderson, just like Dennis Smith had the ball and he turns around. Austin Henderson just plows into him. Same team. All right, so now they're gonna go to the 35.
Graham Hungerford back out.
No pressure, Graham. Oh, nope, it's not Graham. It's
Oh.
Yep. It's Barack Hernandez, it looks like. Graham's gonna hold up. He's got it down. Tim, get off the field. Oh! There it goes. There it goes.
Brian is going to have a
Yep.
shot at this to match what Rise just did. Zim is still out on that field.
Grind has a chance to match it, but I have to go to the bathroom. This is wild. Let's speed this up, Grind. Come on.
Oh boy.
So Stapleton taking it here. Looks like he's gonna chuck it on over. He's got
Looks like it's a touchdown.
Yep,
Now
that
they
was
just have to-
Walker or Walter, excuse me.
Now they have to hit a field goal.
Oh my God! If he nails this, I don't know. I might have to call it quits. Oh boy.
What is this? Quadruple overtime?
Yep, it's going into fourth. Oh no, this is still third.
Third?
Yep.
Zim, get off the field.
He's got a videotape.
He's got like a 16-part series on
Yeah.
D Cardinal Zim. Just 16 overtimes.
Overtime 1, overtime 2.
He is in there with the players.
Right, he just can't stay away. Alrighty. Jared Simmons for the kick.
Rise chirping it up.
Oh, it's good.
Yup.
Oh my goodness.
21-21, going into the fourth overtime.
I have to go to the bathroom. It's 9:58. I was supposed to be there an hour ago. I thought it was going to be so quick. I thought it was going to be a fast-paced game, fast-paced game.
Not so much.
No.
A lot going on,
Keep staring at it and you might go blind. I've been moving clean, I don't even try. All I see is bands on my spine. I need that moolah by Tuesday. I need it by Tuesday, come on. Don't you guys have intercession coming up?
No, summer break.
Oh. Wasn't there? Oh, it was right after, like the day after we graduated or got out.
Rolly with a Deborah.
Ready, so Stapleton.
there's
Oh
another
my
one.
goodness! Oh my goodness! So I wonder what happens if he doesn't make the. So they'll probably have another chance.
No, the points are up on the board.
I know,
so-
I know, but if he doesn't make the field goal,
Rice seems so powerful in this beginning, but
I wonder if they're like talking to each other. They're like, let's just call it quits. Like, don't try.
it gets to 10:30.
I think I'd be gone by then.
60-60 on the board.
Oh my! Oh, he dropped it. He dropped it.
Why'd they get another pass?
There was a flag.
Oh, was it?
I believe so. Oh my god. Okay.
I'm kind of
Oh
confused.
yeah,
Wasn't
I'm
he
confused
supposed
too.
to kick?
'Cause yeah. 2-point conversion.
Oh. I don't think Zim intended this to go this long.
Let 'em hear it, ladies and gentlemen. Let 'em hear it.
Yeah, he's gonna rethink this one. Oh my goodness.
New rules coming from the 2018 Flint area All-Star football game.
The stands are so pretty full though.
Starting to rattle. That's the 1st time I've heard them tonight. Looks like they're taking it from the 3rd. Maybe trying to confuse the defense a little bit. Oh.
Oh, Team
Grind
Grind just took it away.
They came into this half with no points, and they ultimately took it away from Team Rise. It's sad to see that Joe Delaney couldn't come back and get his final win that he
It's 2 in a row.
hoped and dreamed.
Went out
but,
of retirement with a loss, came back in, lost again.
but that's great to see Team Grind coming in with the W.
Yeah.
Great.
So final score, 21-27 with the quadruple overtime. That kid just did a flip. Almost broke his leg though.
It's like
So
you see those.
27-21 was the final score.